Hey guys, good morning. Waking up. Um, I wake up now and I get a lot of stuff sent to me. There's a lot of people that are now that live in hiding, pretty much. That live in hiding. That keep on continuously watching out for me. However, they have to live in hiding, and the reason why is because we have had a group of criminals come at them for the last 2.5 years. Attack, dox, stalk anyone that supports me, anyone that is around me, anyone that, that they can come after, anyone that shows any type of friendship or support for me. So this morning, from one of those many people, I get a message with some images attached. And basically what it is more court records of a woman who has criminally, repeatedly, and pathologically cyber stalked, physically stalked me, harassed me for the last 3 years. It all started with me meeting this woman. Her name is Amy Sutton. It all started with me meeting her at some movie premiere that I was a host of, and where she helped out tweeting some promo for this movie premiere. At the time, I didn't know her. She just claimed to be a patriot. She claimed to be, for America. A few months later, I get a call from her asking me if I want to go down to the beach because the caravans are trying to cross the border at Imperial Beach. So she picks me up in La Jolla, and I go down to Imperial Beach with her. She goes on a live video documenting what's going on. I go on a live video documenting what's going on. And my video just happens to get a lot of views. Hers actually got more views. Hers got about 1 million views. Mine only got about 800,000 views. But then the next day, while I was in Mexico, on the Mexico side, one of my videos happens to get 7 million views. Obviously, being that I am a Mexican citizen on the Mexico side, advocating for someone like President Trump back in 2018. I mean, even now, but I'm saying I was some sort of novelty. It's weird. It's different to see that, especially someone as vocal and open and, and as non-filtered, such as myself. So I get a call from Fox, from Fox, Laura Ingraham show, where they asked me to be on the show. I got a tweet from them. They tweeted me, so I responded. Apparently they had contacted her first, but then they found me and they contacted me as well. So I went on the show. I went on the Laura Ingraham show. And I feel in her deranged mind to this day, because she's said it many times in the past, she's expressed it many times in the past, but to this day, in her deranged mind, she thinks I stole an interview from her. Obviously, the fact that some psycho in the East Coast called her and told her that didn't help. Some psycho who she's now best friends with, and who's also a habitual stalker, and apparently has been for over 20 something, I guess almost 30 years. Anyhow, this is when this wave of crimes started against me, when this woman by the name of Amy Sutton felt that I stole that interview from her. She then apparently contacted someone to illegally access my records in the state of California, which she couldn't find any because there were none. My criminal records, which I didn't have any, so she couldn't find any. And committed all kinds of crimes against me. I mean, apparently from what her roommates say, she spends all day cyber stalking me on the internet. Apparently, the woman doesn't even shower because she's so obsessed with me. Apparently, she buys magnifying glasses to stalk my videos so that she doesn't have to click on them, but she can still watch them while I'm live. Apparently, she zooms into my pictures so much to try to find anything she can stalk me with. Like a major obsession with me. She tried taking me to court where she lost. She has stalked me in person. I have video of her stalking me at an event, following me around an event, filming me, which is stalking. I mean, like, not just randomly filming me, like, persistently filming me. And standing behind someone hiding and filming me, which is kind of creepy, which is very creepy, but yet going to court saying she felt very afraid of me. This morning, I get a message from one of my friends, and apparently she is now going through some sort of court case again against her. She's a defendant for cyber stalking, of course, violence, cyber stalking violence. And this is something that the court should be aware of, because this is the same woman that between her and her criminal hate group claimed that I was the offender, claimed that I was a criminal. She showed up at a court a couple months ago, uninvited, to a cyber court, a cyber Zoom court, claimed that she was a victim. Your Honor, I am a victim. And I was like, no, Your Honor, she's not a victim. She's a crazy and she's a racist and she's this. And anyway, she was thrown right out. But anyway, these documents from Pasco County, which is Newport Richey, apparently, where I used to, well, I didn't live in Newport Richey. I lived a little bit down south, but my friend lives in Newport Richey. I lived in Palm Harbor and Clearwater. But apparently she lives in Newport Richey, Florida, Pasco County. And these records show that she's now moved on to another victim, aside from myself, by the name of Susan Ivory. She has a new victim, just like the other disgusting psycho maniac in New Jersey also has more victims other than myself. Keep in mind, this is after me. This is not before me. This is after me. So they got so used to being able to cyber stalk me and getting away with all the crap they've done to me that they started moving on to other people. And, perhaps this woman has always had that behavior. I mean, I don't know if there's a record of it. I know there's a record for the other man and there's a record for other people that she works with. But this is the first official record that I see of her doing the same thing she did to me, to somebody else. So I am definitely going to reach out to this Susan Ivory, because I have so much evidence against this woman for everything she's done to me. I'd be more than willing to be a witness, because what I've gone through is, and with her against me, is an actual hate crime, because she's actually gone to ICE. She's gone to Department of Homeland Security and try to have me deported, claiming that I am some sort of illegal or that I am falsifying documents to get into America. Think of that. She actually had the audacity to show up at a border patrol agency and claim that I was some sort of criminal and that I needed to be served, because her ultimate goal was to try to have me deported, as if she would ever be able to do that. I'm a U.S. citizen. Amy, I hate to break this to you, but I mean, I'm sure you already know this by now, and you've made an ass of yourself on national television. But I ain't going anywhere, honey. I'm just as American as you are. And I'm a better American than you are. You do not represent us as Americans. You do not represent us. No, you do not represent us as Americans. You're not American enough, especially with all these, crimes that you commit, such as this one, cyber stalking. And I really hope that whoever your victim is, who I have never heard of in my life, but I really hope that whoever your victim is gets some justice, because you know what? It's time. It's time for you fucking losers to finally go to jail and face the consequences for what you've done. And I don't know how Florida law works. I'll have to look into it. But in California, it's pretty lenient when it comes to this. Sometimes, not really. I mean, sometimes it is. As I've told you before, I've a couple days ago, I've already filed charges against your buddy Mary for doing the exact same thing. And now you, I mean, your buddy Mary has already been removed, physically removed by security, by the police for stalking and harassing people in person. But now you have moved on to another victim. So your buddy Mary has charges. Now you have some apparently accusations at this Nikki Alvarez or this Pasco County courthouse. And your buddy in New Jersey is facing all kinds of charges. Damn, you guys are a bunch of winners, aren't you? You're a bunch of criminals. Like, this is really coming down on you. I told you not to mess with me. What the hell is wrong with all you people? Don't you have families? Don't you have daughters to take care of? Aren't you like old and you need, to take care of yourselves and your families and your health and your finances or whatever? Like, what is wrong with you people? Now you're on to cyber stalking somebody else? And I know you are. I know you. Does she have the video exposing Amy Sutton? Because maybe she needs it. Where Melinda exposes you for stalking me all day, being obsessed with me, buying magnifying glasses. What is wrong with you? I hope you get caught. And I hope you get indicted. I hope you have to pay for what you do. You need to leave people alone. You're a maniac. You need to get psychological help. You really do. Now, new documents of you stalking people. Right there. Can't make this stuff up, ladies and gentlemen. One more victim. Apparently, she was served on, you've been served on October 15th. Again, I just found out about this today. Apparently this person has opened up a business as well in Newport Richie. And who knows, who knows what you did for that, because we know what you did for the other money. Who knows what you're doing? You'll probably end up losing it all, because normally when criminals take money from people, they end up losing it all. And it's all on video, I in my opinion, what you did as far as taking the some apartment from a guy that was not meant for you. In my opinion, that was fraudulent, in my opinion. So anyway, wow. I can't say that I'm shocked, but all I can tell you is this. Your spirits and your communication with spirits, Amy, aren't saving you. You're an idiot, okay? You're an idiot. You have major psychological issues. Your obsession with people just becomes literally pathological, disgusting, sickening. And I know firsthand, because you've done it with me. No, I did not steal a Laura Ingraham show from you. You're crazy. They called me because I'm better than you. They called me because I am Mexican and American, and I'm for Trump, and because I had the balls to be on the Mexico side and do what you could never do. They didn't call me because I stole some interview from you. And no, my passport isn't fake, and it does look like me, and it looks really pretty. It looks just like me. So you're an idiot. You're crazy. You're delusional. And you have multiple pages against me, cyber harassing me and cyber stalking me, such as you probably do against this woman as well. And I have video of you physically stalking me. And I have court orders that have been denied, petitioned by you, because you're crazy. And you need to leave people alone. And in my opinion, you need help. And I feel you're deranged. And in my opinion, you're a criminal. So anyway, that's just my opinion, because of everything you've done to me, and because you show up in courts and lie, and because you team up with people who have been convicted of similar charges. And because you were introduced to me by someone who is now charged with similar crimes. And because you have a criminal hate group against me. So in my opinion, you're a criminal. Poor woman, I feel for her. Who the hell knows how much she's been going through. I'll try to reach out to her and see if we have anyone, if I can find her. But if not, I'll reach out to the courts. If this isn't over yet. I hope it's not over yet. Because you really need to be convicted for what you've done. You've been doing it for years. You've been doing it way too long. You and Mary and the rest of your group have been doing it for way, way, way too long. Way too long. It's time for you guys to really just pay, honestly. And Mary threatening that we are no, we're not the aggressors. You guys are crazy. And if people have pages to defend me or to defend themselves, Mary, what did you think? We're going to sit here and just take your attacks? What do you think? People are just going to sit back and watch everything that you do? Is that what bothers you? Does it bother you that you're not driving us crazy, that you're not driving me to commit suicide, that you're not pushing me out of politics, that you're not pushing me out of political activism? Well, guess what? You're not going to. And I know that you like to kick people while they're on the ground, and that's what you like to do. Well, you know what? With me, as long as you attack me, I'm always going to fight back, Mary. I'm always going to fight back. So you playing victim, it just shows how delusional you are. You post about me. You make how many posts about me all day long? 30, 40 posts about me every day, at least, from your different pages. And what really bothers you is that people respond to you and expose you for how crazy you are. You want people to stay quiet. You want people to believe you, because in your stupid delusional mind, you're going to stop me from living my life. Yeah, how's that working out, by the way? How's that going, by the way? So anyway, Amy Sutton now sued again for cyber harassment, for cyber stalking, for violence, because she does get very violent. She got very violent with me, especially, with her cyber stuff. And she's been doing it for 2.5 years, because in her delusional mind, I stole some sort of interview from her, which again, I didn't steal it from you, Amy. I'm just better than you. Sorry, I hate to break it to you. I'm also better looking, so that probably has a lot to do with it too. So anyway, and you need to lose weight, to be honest with you. So, but anyway, I will talk to you guys later. She graduated to somebody else after me. It's just, again, it's not, I can't say that it's shocking. Oh, and then you have another? Oh, and there's another person. Also Bethany? My God, what is wrong with you? So there's not only Susan, but there's Bethany. There's Susan. And there's Bethany. Oh my God. This is really insane. This is really insane. You have some major, major problems, Amy. You really do. And hopefully we can get that video to them, because we have firsthand witness accounts of you sitting on your couch for 3 days, cyber stalking me with a magnifying glass, and not even showering, only drinking and stalking. So not even showering, just so she could stalk me and not miss any of my videos. I have messages from her where she says, Paloma hasn't gone live in 2 hours, losing her mind because I had not gone live in 2 hours. That's how psychologically unstable this person is. Complaining on a text message directly from her phone, saying that I had not gone live in 2 hours, guys. It's insane. Anyway, bye guys. I gotta get up and have a productive day, because that's how I handle all of this. I just keep on going, okay? But they'll hear from me. Trust me. I mean, somehow God already put me in their path. Now I'm going to connect with Amy, because no one deserves to go through what I've gone through because of you, with you, by you, from you. You're a criminal. And justice needs eventually to be served. It really does. Everything you've done to me, I told you, there's no spirit that can save you. There's no spell. There's no spirit. There's no death of any animal. That nothing can save you from who you really are. And I know you've been behind so much of it, you know, and that whole thing you've developed with evil and with the devil and everything else. Where do you think that's going to lead you? I don't think it's going to lead you anywhere positive. I feel for you. I really do. And I think this is just the beginning of all that justice that you're going to end up getting. Okay? Bye, guys.